Morning, grade 1. How are you today? Mrs. Garrett here. Now, I might be in grade 1 you normally have. I think it might be Mrs. Jones, Mr. Mosley, or maybe Mr. Garrett. So Mrs. Garrett is maybe your new face for today. So hi, nice to see you. And you'll be joining me today for online PE lesson. First of all, before we start moving, have you all got your trainers on? Good. Have you got a water bottle? Good. And also, for our lesson today, because we're doing our unit of ball skills, you will need some sort of, don't panic if you haven't got one. What you can use instead is a tea towel. I'm sure you've got one of those in your house, or a small towel. A pair of socks you could use. Maybe a cuddly toy. Yeah, anything with your hands. Okay, so Mrs. Garrett this morning has actually got quite a large ball, isn't it? Got a large one. I've also got a small one. So your first task is to have a look in your house or in your garden and bring back something that you can play with for the ball skills lesson. Okay, so I'm going to give you 1 minute. So go find something you can use. If you're back already, that was super quick, well done. Give you a few more seconds. Are you back? Okay, so put your ball or your socks or whatever you've got and put it to the side. First game, you actually just need yourself and a little bit of space. Okay, the first game is called Fire Feet. Okay? So when we play Fire Feet, we have to jog or walk on the spot. Mrs. Garrett's going to call out a number. If I say number 1, you have to walk really slowly. And if I say number 10, so fast that we pretend there's fire coming off your feet. So number 5 would be somewhere in the middle. Okay, so let's stand up and have a place to show. Okay, let's try number 2. So a little bit faster. Good. Let's try number 3. Let's get a smile. Number 5. That's it. So number 5 is like a steady jog. Good. Nice and on your toes. Keep those knees nice and high. Good. Okay, so if we were going to go to number 7, good. You're moving a little bit faster. Nice. Well done, everybody. Number 1. Slowly moving. 2. Let's creep up slowly, shall we? Number 3. Good. Number 4. So number 4 is really fast marching because number 5 is jogging on your toes. Good. Keep those arms moving. Okay, we're going to creep up right where you're ready. Number 6. Good. Increase your speed with each number. Number 7. That's it. Number 8. Good, I can see you getting faster. Number 9. Good. And number 10. Shall we 10? Go, fast speed, fast speed. Go, keep going. And number 1. Is your heart beating faster? Mine is very good. Okay, this time. I wonder if you know the even and the odd numbers. Let's go up to 10. Let's use even numbers to start with, and then we'll do odd numbers. Okay, so we're starting at 2. Just marching very slowly. Yeah, not as slow as 1. And then what we go to next? 4. So this is our marching fast, isn't it? And we're going to go to what number's next after 4? Which even number? 6. That's jogging, remember. Good. Next number, 8. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and then we're going to jump to 10. Are you ready? Go, 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 go. Wow, you are so fast. There's definitely fire coming off your feet. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And 1. Whew. Definitely feeling warmer now. My heart is beating faster. That's a good sign that we're getting our body nice and ready for our lesson. Okay, so from 1, we're going to do odd numbers. So we're going to jump to number 3. So marching faster. Bring your knees up nice and high. Keep your arms moving. Next odd number is 5. So that's jogging, remember. Well done, grade 1. And then we're going to jump to 7. Good. Yes, arms moving, those knees high. Let's go to 9. And then this time, when we get to 10, I think we need to move. I think we need to move from the spot to 10 this time. Are you ready? Go, 10. Well done, and again. And stop. Well done. My heart is definitely beating faster. So that was a good warm-up game. I like fire feet. Get a quick sip of water. And we're going to play another warm-up game, but this time we're going to include our ball or whatever you've got to catch. So Mr. Scout's going to take the small one, whatever ball you've got, pick it up and put it in front of your feet. Okay, maybe a little step away from your toes. Okay, so now we all know this song, head, shoulders, knees and toes, don't we? Yeah, okay, so in this game, Mrs. Garrett, shoulders, knees, toes, or eyes or ears or mouth or nose, somewhere in there, I might shout out ball. And if I do, I want you to grab the ball as fast as you can, hold it up and try and beat me. Let's see what your reaction is like. So the listening ears on. Ready? Head, knees, toes, shoulders, ears, nose, and oh, grade 1, have I lost you? Are you back? Sorry, it's my internet connection. Okay, let's try that again. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's try that again. Head, no, knees, nose, shoulders, head, four. Let's try it again. Head, shoulders, knees, ears, knees, ears, knees, head, toes, head, toes, ball. Did you beat me? Well done if you did. You can make this harder by taking a little bit further away. You've got to step forward to get the ball. Okay, are you ready? Let's see if you can do this time. This is start might go a bit faster. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, eyes, head, mouth, shoulders, knees, toes, knees, toes, eyes, toes, head, toes. Ball. Did you beat me? Well done. Let's try again. Okay, ready? Head, shoulders, head, mouth, nose, head, toes, head, toes, head, toes, shoulders, head, mouth, toes, knees, ball. Well done if you got there before me. I like that game. Maybe you could play that game in your house and challenge them and see who's great. I hope my internet connection is okay with you. Mine seems to be a bit slow this side. Let's hope it's okay for you. Okay, so onto our skills section now. So whatever ball or could you hold it in your hands now? Wait to cup your hands around that ball. Good. So this is how we want to catch. We want to make sure that the ball or the pair of socks or the toy is cradled in your hands, little fingers together, and we bring that ball in. You don't want the ball to drop on the floor, okay? You want to catch it. Okay, now you're going to throw it up yourself, and you're going to throw it up to the top of your head, in line with the top of your head, and you're going to catch it again, okay? Just have a little practice. Nice and easy throws, not too high. Don't want little ones like this. I want up to the top of your head and then catching. Okay, if you drop it, that's fine. Pick it up and carry on. This is our practice. Okay, so Mrs. Dad's going to show you nice easy throws to the top of my head. And catching hands, cradling the ball. See my hands are moving the ball into my body so it doesn't drop on the floor. If it does drop on the floor, that's fine. Just pick it up and carry on. Including a bounce is sometimes a bit easier when we're just practicing. So you can include a bounce. Make sure though that you're still catching the ball in. And that's the same thing with a pair of socks off your head, catching hands together. Good. Now, for some of you, you're finding this nice and easy. Let me set a couple of challenges. Okay. So, if it is easy, can you include a clap before you catch it? Still to the top of your head, but clapping your hands before you catch it. Can you see where my eyes are? My eyes, as well as looking at my laptop, I'm also looking at the ball. So you need to track the ball with your eyes. Okay? So are we clapping? Can we clap? If we're not ready for a clap, that's fine. Keep catching. Don't worry. We can practice lots more before we include the clap. If you've got one clap down, well done. Can you include two claps? Sometime I could do toy now. I've got two claps. Now, we can send that ball higher above our head, and that will give us more time to get our feet under the ball or the toy and get our catching hands ready. It also gives us more time for some claps. Okay, let me show you with a larger ball. Catching hands, sending the ball up. Catching hands, ready, moving my feet if I need to. Your feet aren't stuck to the floor, remember, so move your feet so you're under the ball, ready to catch it. Remember, if you need a bounce, that's fine. Let the ball bounce before you catch it. Okay, now, are we ready for our challenge? Okay, so this is a catching challenge. I'm going to put 30 seconds on my timer. Okay, and we're going to do two-handed catch. Don't worry about clapping, as many as you can in 30 seconds. The ball must go to the top of your head. You cannot cheat. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. If we're going to do this, that's cheating. So the ball must travel from your hands here up to the top of your head and back down. That's one. Okay, so it's a two-handed catch. Take your socks or your ball or your toy, whatever you've got, and stand ready. 30 seconds, keeping your own count. If you get to say 6 and then you drop it, that's fine. Carry on with 7. Doesn't matter. Okay? Are you ready? Stopwatch ready. I'm going to use my tennis ball, my small ball. Ready? Two-handed catches. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Good. Eyes on the ball. Keep your count. Top of your head. If you drop it, that's fine. Keep going. 10 seconds left, guys. Keep going. Move your feet if you need to. Keep going. Stop. Mrs. Garrett got 23. How many did you get? Well done. Okay, so now, do you think you can beat your score? Using the same kind of ball. Let's repeat the challenge and see if you can get a higher score. Maybe you need to change what you're doing with your hands. Maybe you need to throw it just the top of your head. Maybe try not to drop it this time. Whatever your target is, let's think about that. You ready? 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep going. Stop. 33 I got that time. I improved by 10. My goodness, I really focused that time and I was sending the ball a little bit faster, but keeping my catching hands ready. How did you do? Did you beat your score? Don't worry if you didn't. Lots and lots of practice. Takes lots of practice. You can do it again. You can do it all week. You can do it every morning. You could maybe challenge somebody in your house. How many can they do? Okay, now let's see. We can repeat this again. We can do it with one hand. We could maybe challenge ourselves by including a clap each time. What do you think? Set yourself a new challenge. I'm going to do one-handed catch and I'm going to use a pair of socks. I'm going to make sure that each catch is with my right hand. Okay, what's your challenge? Have a think about it. What are you going to do? 30 seconds. Are we ready? Let's go. Go in. Go in. I got 30. That's 1 per second. Well done. How did you do? Good. I wonder if you can repeat that and see if you can better your score the second time you do it. Lots of different ways we could challenge ourselves, isn't there? I use my right hand. Maybe I could do it again using my left hand. My left hand is not my good hand. I use my right hand for most things. Okay, let's everybody get a ball. I'm going to use my large ball this time, and I want you just to copy Mrs. Garrett. So Mrs. Garrett is going to stand up with my feet wide, and I'm going to go back to catching the ball. Can you copy? Okay, good. Now I'm going to make it a little bit harder. Ready? I'm going to stand on one foot. Can you copy? Can you balance? Oh, very good. Now, my left foot is my good. I'm going to challenge myself by using my right foot. Challenge yourself using the other foot. If you wobble or hop, that's fine. Just get your balance back and keep going. Good. Now this is a good challenge because we're having to think about throwing and catching and balancing all at the same time. We're thinking about two things. Very good. Okay, now put your feet down. Okay, keep throwing and catching the ball. Watch. I'm going to go down onto my knees. I'm still moving the ball, but I'm on my knees. Make sure your throwing stays up above your head, top of your head and down. Okay, and now I'm going to see if I can sit down. Let me see if I can sit down. Oh, Nearly dropped it, grade 1. Have you kept yours going? I'm now sitting down, throwing and catching the ball. Okay, can you bring up your feet so you're balancing on your bottom and throwing and catching the ball? Oh, you are very good. Have you dropped the ball yet? If you have, don't worry. Carry on. Okay, let's put my feet back down. I'm back onto my knees. I'm still throwing and catching it. And see if I can stand back up. Good. And back onto one foot. My favourite leg. And back onto the other foot. My favourite leg. I'm still trying to keep balanced. Oh, very good. So how can I make that harder? I can maybe try again with one hand. So could I do that with one hand? If you've got a larger ball, it's quite difficult to catch it with one hand. So maybe this is where you use your smaller ball and practice that one hand. Could you go onto one leg? Could you go onto your knees? Could you sit down? Could you then lie down? Could you lie down and do it? That would be tricky. So for you to try grade 1. Okay, let's move on to our final game before I say bye to you all. We're going to go back to it with a bit of a difference. So put the ball at the side. Okay, and I want you to sit on your bottoms, balancing in hand. Okay. Okay, showing that balance. Good. If you can, take your legs straight, and your arms up, and this is what we call the V-sit. Really, really, really good for our core muscles, our tummies. Okay, we get to go back in the V-sit. Let's try and hold it, legs straight, arms straight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. An easy way to make it easy is just pop your feet down if you get tired and back up. Okay. And if you're in the right position, your should be straight and your arms should be straight. So okay. Now, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Let's see if we can do it. You ready? Back in position. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Did you manage to balance the whole way through the song? Good. Again, you ready? Get your V-sit. Let me show you this one this time. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, you with me? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Oh, really good for your tummy. Did you feel it? Okay, grade 1. Well, there's another thing you can practice each day. Perhaps you could do that challenge with somebody in your house and see how many times you can sing the song before you need to put your feet down. Okay, grade 1. Well, thank you very much for joining me for Ball Skills. And I hope you have a wonderful week with your online learning. Make sure you stay safe, but keep exercising. Okay? Bye for now.